Thank you so much. I just want to reiterate a lot of what we've heard this afternoon. It is an honor, first of all, to be here with all of you guys. It's been, tagged as a war against Catholicism, so to speak, and I think I might be the only Catholic standing up here. I'm not exactly sure, but I do want to say this is not a Catholic issue. And this is about religious liberties. It is about religious liberty. The other side is trying to make this appear to be about access. We heard Charmaine say that there are over 8,000 clinics around the country where women can freely get free contraceptives. In fiscal year 2011, the federal government spent close to $2 billion in public funding for public family planning. 9 out of 10 insurance providers cover FDA-approved contraceptives right now. So this is not an issue about access. This is an issue about forcing the small number of groups that do not want to provide these drugs that can induce abortion to do so against their conscience and against the religious mandates. Let's be clear. This is not about access. This is about religious liberty. And as to the accommodation, we heard on the Senate floor this morning, Senator Collins describe communication back and forth with the administration over the last few days seeking clarity. What does this mean, Mr. President, she asked, but because she received an answer that provided no clear path forward, she, who is not always on our side about all of these issues, voiced her support for the Blunt Amendment. I'd also like to point out, ironically, that Hillary Care in the 90s offered a very similar conscience protection to the Blunt Amendment. So I'm not exactly sure why we're hearing all of this misinformation about the Blunt Amendment. Even many women who are favorable towards contraceptives oppose this mandate. Recently in the San Francisco Chronicle, a columnist wrote, quote, "As a believer in birth control and family planning, I suppose I should be thrilled, except that President Obama just trampled on the first part of the First Amendment. In a raw exercise of power, the Obama administration has decreed that religious organizations must reject their deeply held beliefs and hand out FDA-approved contraceptives, including the morning after pill. Now it turns out Americans of all religious persuasions are free to choose, as long as they choose to agree with the president." We have to be clear. This is about religious liberty. We cannot let this administration force us to violate our consciences about things as important as abortion-inducing drugs. This is a pivotal moment in U.S. history, and everyone's voice counts. Don't back down. Thank you.
Well said. Thank you.